Hi, I'm Mark. About a year and a half ago, I went to a flea market up here in northeastern Pennsylvania in Salisbury. I was looking around, and on my way out, I saw this beautiful Singer red eye sewing machine. Now, I only had $5 in my pocket and figured I couldn't afford that, but I asked the lady at the stand how much she wanted for it, and she said, "Give me $3 and it's yours." Well, I couldn't believe it, so that was a done deal. I went home with my treasure. And now I had to figure out how I was going to make this thing work. And there she is. What a beauty. Not bad for $3, eh? So the first thing I did was I had to polish it up and oil it up and get it all happy. And really can't do a whole lot with it the way it's sitting here. I mean, what are you going to do? But it is a beauty. As you can see, it's in good shape, very good shape for its age, 1924. There is a little bit of scruffing on the decals there because that's where it folded down into the treadle base and gets all nicked up over time and stuff like that. It's a beautiful machine. Really so pleased with it. Look at those decals. And by the way, I found a site on the web where you can get new decals if you're restoring one of these. Boy, did I look hard and long for that, and I finally stumbled on one. I'll show you that later. Alright, so what to do now? Well, I had to make a box to put the thing on so it could be played with a little bit easier. And this is what I came up with. And I also wanted to put a motor in it so that it's electric. And this is also what I came up with. This is a nice little 12-volt DC motor that I salvaged out of an old back cushion massage kind of thing that my wife really didn't want anymore. It was one of those things that you buy and a couple months later, you never use it again. Then I took a transformer, 33-volt AC transformer output, that I salvaged from an old Okie Data 82 printer, which is an antique now. And then I took a regular light dimmer thing like this and hooked that all up. And why is my video getting all scrunchy and oh my god, I am getting pissed off. So now we have a box and the motor and associated hardware and all that good stuff that we can now start to really play with this machine. So if I take my AC line cord and plug it in, isn't that a cool thing? That motor is humming. So that's how that works. So then we have to take our Singer sewing machine and then pop it into the box that we made. And the next problem I had was belt material. I haven't yet found a really good solution for that yet. So what I have so far is a bunch of long rubber bands, you can see here, that I have to wrap around my pulley. Oh yeah, and then around the motor pulley thusly. And we're getting snagged already. This really isn't the ideal way to do things. There we go. I think we're about happy now. Come on, get in there. Okay. And now when we play with this thing, this is what we get. Here, let me show you. That's not bad, eh? Hey, we like that. So then we turn it up a little bit. And one of my rubber bands fell off. Oh my God. Yeah, A minor, like, technicality here, but that thing's singing pretty. Singer. And we can also crank it up pretty good. And that guy will sew. That's a happy machine. Alright, so the next thing we gotta do is figure out how to put a table on the box. And this is what I came up with. Let me center that and stuff like that, and I'll show you how it fits. The unfortunate thing is I made this several months ago, and it's been sitting in my garage, and it is looking pretty curvy these days. It warped big time. So it doesn't really fit on the box anymore until I can eliminate that warpage. But let me show you how that works. Alright, this is about the 5th take on this thing, and I'm losing my patience. But here we have our box, and then we put the tabletop on top of there, and then, of course, the machine fits thusly. I hope you can see that. And in a second, I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Well, there it is. I made a table. Nice smooth table. We have our singer head on there. We have all the stuff going. We can sew, baby. And it's a very attractive piece of furniture as well. I made drawers on the side, each side, to store my sewing stuff in. And in the next video that I hope to make, if this one's successful when I post it on YouTube, is how to thread these things and actually how to sew with them. This is a basic machine. It can, at its present setting, only do lock stitches. I don't have any accessories for it, but not bad. This is actually a different head than I was showing you before. This one was made in 1914, which, boy, makes it like 86 years old. Is my math right? Probably not, but it's in that ballpark. It's well into its mid-80s. What a beautiful machine. Hope to see you later on YouTube.